Hello and a very warm welcome to this year's Year 9 options event. I'm Dr. Rowe and I'm Head of History here at CBA. I know this is a really tough time for students when they're having to decide life decisions, and it can be really overwhelming which GCSEs to take and which not. So I want in this really short video to outline the pros and cons of taking History GCSE. So why take history? History is a very analytical, fact-based subject with lots of writing, and so it's really valued by employers who know that students have shown dedication and really good communication skills to have acquired a GCSE in history. It can also open up a whole range of careers, from law to administration to management to media, current affairs, journalism and research careers. And of course, the more directly related, history-related careers like museum curator, tour guide, archivist, which is looking after old books. But what if your son or daughter or child is really thinking of a career that's not related to any of those things? Perhaps working for some of the big employers, government, NHS or charities. Well, history again can be a very valuable GCSE. It will teach students lots of transferable skills, and it also has lots of knowledge that can be applied in those sectors. So we look at the history of mapping pandemics, and of course we know how valuable that's been in the COVID issue with postcode maps. And we look at lots of the background to lots of current affairs that are related to many of the governmental responsibilities that students can be involved in. So what do we actually study at GCSE History? Well, this is where I really want to just set out a warning to parents and guardians that have taken GCSE History, is that the 1 to 9 requires twice as much knowledge to be learnt for the exams as the old GCSE. So for paper 1, students will be studying Germany, which goes right from Kaiser's Wilhelm's Germany in the 1880s through to 1945 and Hitler's death. And they also study the interwar years, which will be looking between 1918 and 1945, really at the development of international relations and then the causes of World War II. So students, if they've enjoyed the Roaring Twenties unit in Year 9, and if they enjoyed the causes of World War I in Term 1, if they like those units in Year 9, they're highly likely to enjoy the GCSE History. Paper 2 studies health through time, health and medicine, and we look from the development of cures for diseases really from the medieval period right through to the discovery of DNA and transplants. And then the second part of that paper is Elizabethan England. So that covers everything from the religious changes with Henry VIII, what he started, and right through to looking at the conquest of America, and Shakespeare's Globe, and so it ties in with a lot of English courses as well. So what will the actual exam look like? History is quite unique in the fact that it has no short 1 or 2 mark questions. Paper 1 will, for Germany and interwar, has 10 questions, which are all paragraph or essays. And paper 2 has only 8 questions, so all quite long answer questions. So students do need to be aware of that. I know some students can be quite overwhelmed with those longer answer questions. So that's something to consider when your child is picking this course. So, there are all questions are compulsory as well. So why should your child pick this subject over all the others that are on option evening? Well, if they really like facts, if they like learning about the world around them, if they like reading, if they like writing, if they enjoy the history they're studying currently in Year 9, then this is a subject that I'm sure they'll enjoy, and I'm sure they'll have a really positive 2 years taking. If they've got any more concerns, I would encourage them to ask students that have already taken GCSE History, such as people working in Year 12 or in Year 11, or they can always speak to other history teachers or myself for more guidance and details. If you need any help, do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you.